A very good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are taking care of yourself and also of your family members because winter season is coming. So, take enough care of yourself and stay safe at home. Children, if you look around yourself, you can see at some places there are plants, trees, and at some places there are no trees. Why? Because the trees are been cut down, and at those places the air becomes polluted. Not only that, the places where the houses where it is near the roadside, lots and lots of vehicles, the burning of fuels to run the vehicles, the smoke coming out from the vehicles, and also the smoke coming out from the factories and industries, all these pollute our environment. We have already learned this, which is called as air pollution. The harmful pollutants, excess of these harmful pollutants, it gets mixed up with the air and makes the air unhygienic, unfit for breathing. And what it results? It results to a number of respiratory diseases. So, we suffer from breathing problems or any kind of lung damage. Air pollution not only makes us unwell, it also makes our surrounding unfit to live, to survive. And it also affect our mother earth. How? I'm telling you, children. Burning of fuels in order to run the vehicles increases the level of carbon dioxide in the air. The smoke coming from the vehicles increases the level of carbon dioxide in the air. Also, the smoke which is coming from the factories, from the chimneys, from the industries, it increases the level of other gases, that is your nitrous oxide, your methane, and these gases are children, as you know that trees, they take in carbon dioxide and they give out oxygen. So the level of carbon dioxide is maintained into the atmosphere. The balance is maintained in atmosphere. But the smoke coming from the vehicles, it increases the level of carbon dioxide, and the smoke which is coming from factories, it increases the level of greenhouse gases, that is your methane, nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, and so many other harmful greenhouse gases. These three are the greenhouse gases: carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Once we cut the trees, that is your deforestation, that CO2 balance, that is carbon dioxide, is being getting affected. As you know that we human beings, we cut the trees for buildings, for to build roads, for construction purposes, which leads to deforestation. And these deforestation results in the imbalance of carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is not balanced. What happens after that? After that, it results to the increase in the temperature of the atmosphere. How? I will tell you. These greenhouse gases leads to greenhouse effect. Now what they do further? Children, can you see what picture is this? This is the picture of a sunlight whose sun rays are falling on our Mother Earth. Wait a minute. What has happened to our Mother Earth? Why it is crying? And what are these? These are the greenhouse gases which we learnt now. What are those greenhouse gases? Carbon dioxide and methane and nitrous oxide. And where they have come from? They come from burning of fuels in order to run vehicles, smoke coming from the factories, smoke coming from the vehicles. All these makes the greenhouse gases. Once this carbon dioxide along with the other greenhouse gases, they trap the heat of the sunlight. As the sunlight falls on the earth, it traps the heat of the sunlight and result in increase in the temperature of the atmosphere. Means the atmosphere becomes warm because of the sun's heat. This results to the greenhouse effect, and the gases which trap the heat are called the greenhouse gases. But when these greenhouse gases, when the layer of these greenhouse gases becomes more thicker and thicker, then what will happen? If more thicker layer, then more heat, and if more heat, what will happen to our Mother Earth? Now did you understood why the Mother Earth is crying? She is crying because of the so much of heat, as the thicker layer of greenhouse gases traps more heat. As the layer is so thick, so much of heat, and our Mother Earth has become hotter and hotter, and it leads to what? It leads to global warming. Children, did you know one thing? Global warming has contributed towards the melting of ice in Antarctica. The earth has become so hot that during summer season you can also feel nowadays without ACs we cannot survive. So because of these global warming we cannot bear the very extreme hot. Why? Because of global warming. 2015 is the hottest year which is recorded by the scientists, in which the temperature has increased to 1 degree Celsius, and that year was recorded the very hottest year because of global warming. So did you understood now what is global warming, children? Yes. So can you see this thicker layer of greenhouse gases has made our Mother Earth sad. So this global warming is so much high because of these thicker layer of greenhouse gases, and these greenhouse gases have come from these air pollution because of our own selfish needs, because we are cutting trees because of the human activities. Not only that, some of the harmful gases has also affected the ozone layer. You know what is ozone layer? The layer which surrounds the earth as a shield, as a protective layer. Because of these ozone layer, the harmful ultraviolet rays cannot enter inside. These ultraviolet rays are the rays which are very harmful, and it is present in the sunlight. So, because of these pollutant gases, the ozone layer is also getting affected. There are holes in the ozone layer. Once there will be holes in the ozone layer, then ultimately the ultraviolet rays will easily enter inside our earth, and it will affect us. What it will affect? It will cause skin cancer, eye problems, it will harm our immune system. That's why, children, did you understood now why in the shops nowadays so many shopkeepers are giving you sunscreen lotion, UV ray sunscreen lotion? Why? Because the ozone layer, there are holes on the ozone layer due to which the ultraviolet rays are coming inside, and these ultraviolet rays are affecting our skin. And why it is coming inside? Because of these pollutant gases affecting the ozone layer. Along with that, the coal which is burnt, the fossil fuels which are burnt in order to generate electricity in the thermal power plants, they release harmful gases which gets mixed up with the water vapor in the air to form harmful substances called acids. Once these gases gets released into the air, it gets mixed up with the water vapor, and once it gets mixed up with the water vapor, it goes and forms clouds. So how the clouds are formed, you also know? Water vapor along with the harmful gases, so which leads to acid, and these acid fall down as acid rain, and these acid rain leads to the damage in the soil, plants, crops, buildings, also some statues because of this acid rain. Also some buildings and monuments are getting affected because of this acid rain. So where from this acid rain, global warming, all these are coming because of this air pollution. Did you understood? Only one air pollution has created a number of dangerous problems not only for us, it is also affecting to our mother earth. So I will stop up to this. Children, just go through the video. If you have any doubt, again go through the video, read your book thoroughly. Don't get confused, because it is whatever is given in your book, that much only you should learn. Later on in your higher classes you will be learning more about this. Okay, so we will meet in the next class with another interesting video. Thank you, children.